Hello everybody. Happy Facebook Friday. I'm a minute or two late. I don't know. I kept having, I dropped the phone. I hit delete on something. It's just one of those crazy days where I was ready and then I wasn't. Hopefully you guys are good today. Let's see if we're gonna go live. I hope so. All right. Hello. Are you guys there? I think we're live. Yes. Okay, good. I can see us now. Can you hear me now? I hope you guys survived. Uh-oh. No, I hate hearing my voice. Man, don't you hate hearing your voice? I hope you guys survived the winter storm. Last week we were getting ready for it, right? That was last week. Hopefully you guys are good. I know some people are still dealing with some of it, and we've got another one coming, which seems very strange to me. One right after the other. That's how it goes in the winter though, right? All right, so I can see you guys. Hello, hello. Good to see you. All right, today, what are we doing today? Cake Day bundle. It's a very cute bundle. It's an online exclusive, and it has a lot of dies that I'm going to show you. We're going to use a lot of them. Almost all of them today. That's a lot. It has a special die where it opens up and it's a little cake-shaped card. So very cute. You've probably seen it. I've seen a lot of samples. It's been pretty popular. And I had fun playing with it. So I hope you guys like it, because that's what we're doing today. All right, let's see. Oh, Linda, you haven't left the house in a month? I don't know, is that good or is that bad? My camera's backwards. Well, that's weird. All right, no wonder I was looking in the wrong way. Let's see if I can get us switched around. All right, let's see. The camera is over here this time. I don't know, that's really weird. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm not gonna try to switch it. When you try to switch it live, it doesn't always like to do that. So I'm gonna be on the left side of the desk today. Let's see. You can see everything. Let me zoom in. Okay, now we'll look professional. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, wait. I'm gonna move you guys over. Although, I don't know, I have these buttons right here. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, you guys just hold, please. Is this what today is gonna be like? Is it gonna be crazy? Is it gonna be crazy today? Let's see, hopefully not. Because today's projects are so cute, I don't want it to be crazy. All right, let's see, are we straight? I think we're straight. All right, hello, it's good to see you, you guys. Hopefully you had a good week. It's been a good week here, busy, and got lots of things done. Checking things off the to-do list. Are you guys like that? I love to make a to-do list. And this week I felt like I was really good at marking things off my to-do list. Oh man, you guys, I think today's gonna be crazy. I just dropped a basket. Hold on. Gotta get it all situated. What's going on? Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. Is it a full moon? All right, let's start with some things I want to tell you first, okay? Bonus days. So tomorrow is the last day of January. Finally, right? January never ends. Tomorrow is the last day of January. And that means it's the last... No, it's not. Just kidding. February 2nd. Bonus days goes until February 2nd. I hate when they do that to me. Instead of being January 1st through 31st, it's some random January 5th through February 2nd. Okay, so you've got a few more days. What is that? February 2nd would be what? Monday? Well, that works out because Monday is the cutoff for Facebook Friday projects. So you have until Monday to earn all of these things. Bonus days coupons. $5 for every $50 that you spend. Cumulative. So let's say you spend $150. They're going to send you 3 $5 coupons. Basically $15 off your order in February, between February 3rd, and I don't even have that date on here. It's some weird. You have a month. I'll be more specific next week, but you guys know if you've earned them, you get an email, it'll tell you, okay? Make sure you keep that email. It'll send you the code, and then you can just copy and paste it over into the order next month. Paper shares went out earlier in the week, I think Tuesday. I've got a couple extras. I always cut a couple extras of all of my things just in case things get lost in the mail, which they do, or I mail them to the wrong address, which happens sometimes too. And this time I have a couple of extra 6x12. If you're interested in a paper share, email me. Don't Facebook message me. Don't make don't comment here that you want it. You gotta email me, okay? Erica@pinkbuckaroo.com, or just go to pinkbuckaroo.com, click on the email me button, and it'll be there, okay? All right, so wanted to make sure to let you know about that. The All-Star Tutorial PDF, I talk about this pretty much every week. This is the program that I have been participating in for years. We were the first ones to come up with this free PDF with a purchase concept, 12 different designers. Oh, I got some blank pages in there. Yours won't. I think mine just printed weird. 12 projects this month, all featuring the lovely and beautiful suite, which I'll tell you, I didn't think was all that, for me until I started playing with it, and I love it. So it's all using the lovely and beautiful suite, lots of techniques, cards, 3D. Mine are always a 3D project. I always want to make sure we have at least one 3D project, but it's mostly cards, 3D, like fun folds, fancy folds, that kind of thing. 12 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world, not just the United States where I'm from. And we get together, we each do one project, and then we combine them into this PDF tutorial PDF. Each month we focus on a different suite. I send this out for free if you shop with me and you spend $50 or more in January, but it's also available in my PDF store. Some of you don't shop with me. Maybe you're a demonstrator. Maybe you have a demonstrator that you order from, but you want the PDF. And when I say PDF, they're actually video tutorials. The PDF just houses all the links and the supply list and the measurements. And we send you the PDF, and then you click on whichever videos you want to watch. But if you want the PDF, it's $15 in my PDF store. And in January, well, I'm out of the frame. Oh, this is going to be weird today because my phone is flipped the wrong way. So that means the whole time I'm going to be out of the frame. So guys, just go easy on me today, please. January, you can subscribe. If you buy PDFs, the subscription program is for you because you pay for 5. You get the 6th one for free. They're delivered to your inbox the 1st of every month. What else was going to say? January and July are the only times you can subscribe. Get the 6th one for free. I'm missing something. I don't know. I can't think of what it was. Anyhow, if you'd like to subscribe, Sunday is your last day. God, I can't get dates straight. January 31st, which is tomorrow. That's your last day to subscribe, okay? So if you'd like to subscribe and get the 6th month for free, hey, there's something that's not supposed to be in there. You can do that. The link is here in the video description today. So make sure you click on that and do that before the end of Saturday night. All right. I better have my glasses on. Maybe that's my problem. All right. Here we go. We got that done. Club Create is what I just dumped on the floor. So it looks, now it's in bad shape because this one just, all the cards fell out. Club Create is my monthly kit program. Each month I design 5 projects with a bundle. In February, it's lovely arrangements. 5 projects, $45, includes about $25 in product. That includes shipping, full video, and PDF. If you subscribe, if you stay in the club for 6 months, on your 6th month, you get a $25 product credit. And I email you and say, what would you like? I sent out a bunch this month. This was the big month for me. And I can't see. Okay, I feel like I should try to move my phone, but then I'm going to mess it up. Okay, I'm going to stick with it. I got to just pay attention to what I'm doing. Maybe if I zoom out just a little bit, that will help me. But I still don't like that. You guys, this is going to bug me. Okay, let's see if I can move. Okay, everybody hold fingers crossed. The problem is that over here on this side of my phone, there are buttons. Okay, here we go. Are you guys still there? Can you still hear me? I'm making sure it didn't squish the buttons. 1, 2, 3. It looks like it might be squishing a button. Tell me if you can hear. Club Create. So the deadline for February's kit is February 7th, which is next Saturday. So you still have a week to subscribe. You can see part of my, you can see I don't like this part of my desk is not supposed to be on the camera. Okay. Oh gosh, isn't it funny how little things can just drive us crazy? Okay, there, I think I've got it now. Are you guys still there? Have you given up on me today? Because I'm about to give up and say I'm going to bed. I'm going to take a nap. It's weird because in my phone it looks different than what it looks like over here. Okay, I think I've got it now. Good grief. I am on my personal page. That can't be true. Is that true? No, I'm on Pink Buckaroo Stampers Group. Oh my God, you made me panic there for a second, Debbie. Hot Mess Express, Carla, yes, for sure. I am today a mess. Okay, I feel like we're in the frame now and I feel like we got it. Okay, man, I'm gonna have to take the sweater off. I'm like sweating, stressing me out, you guys. Okay, Club Create, you guys know. What I want to tell you is that you have a deadline in Saturday. You have a week from tomorrow to subscribe to February. But just today, yeah, okay, y'all are confusing me with the comments. Hold on. Okay. I know it's all okay. It says Pink Buckaroo Stampers Group. I'm all good. Okay. Yes. Okay. I want to show you next month's club. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to get at. You guys hold on to your horses. The March Club Create kit is adorable. I just finished it this morning. This is for March. Okay. Subscription for this doesn't open until Debbie, it's not because I can see at the top, it says Pink Buckaroo Stampers Group. And when I refresh it, it still says Pink Buckaroo Stampers Group. Let me see if I can share it. Yeah, it's letting me share. Your friends might get an invite to join the group. Okay, I'm not worrying about this anymore. Gotta focus. This is Filled with Sweetness, you guys, a bundle that's coming out in March. And it's so cute. Look at it. It's a jam jar, and the paper that goes with it is adorable. So adorable. So this will be March's Club Create. I like to get it done early so you guys will know. And okay, I'm gonna have to turn comments off because I cannot focus. I'm like distracted. Okay, thank you. Well, that's fine. My friends can watch if they want to watch. I don't care. I will never forget one time I went live on my personal page and my uncle got on and I was like, okay, wait a minute. He is not a stamper and I know that I'm not in my group. That always makes me laugh when I think about that. Anyway, this will be for March, okay? March's Club Create kit, but the subscription for this doesn't open until February 8th. Okay, so if you're already in Club Create, don't worry. You don't have to do anything. If you want to join for this kit, wait until February 8th. I'll remind you next week, okay? But it's so cute, you guys. I just had to give you a sneak peek because it's so freaking cute. Okay, paper pumpkin kit. I put mine together, and it's really adorable. I've got several extra. The box is pink. Everything is pinky. Poppy Parade, Stamp and Spot. You get a stamp set. If you need this month's paper pumpkin kit, let me know because I have extra, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. What else? Okay, product of the month. I called it February's product of the month this morning. It's January's product of the month. In my defense, it's because I'm working on February things. So when I went to type that, I was like, it's February. But anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. January's product of the month. And it may still be there next month. We don't know. No, not free. $5. I keep doing that. $5 with a $75 purchase. When you order more than $75, you can add this on for $5. And I've made a few cards with it. One of them is lost. I don't know where it went, but this is the one I just posted yesterday. This sentimental framing, I believe is what it's called. This die is on the last chance list. It's a whole die set that looks like that. If you haven't checked that out yet, go check it out. It's on the last chance list. and it's really pretty. But I fussy cut the words this time. So remember, this is an option for you. You can add it on for $5 when you spend $75. We'll have a new one next week. They'll release it sometime next week, and I'll let you guys know. Did I show you guys this? I do have to tell you this about this again. This is our new stamp positioning tool, and it's going to be available in the starter kit for free starting February 3rd. Did I get those dates right? Somebody tell me. I think so. Starting February 3rd. This is our new stamp positioning tool. I have been using it all week, and I love it. Somebody asked me last week about compared to the Stamparatus, and I like the Stamparatus, but I don't know. I love this. I love the way that it feels. You put it in these little holes like this, and then you tap it, and then I pick it up and I'll like ink it like this and then just set it back down on there. It's different, and I like it. And I don't like change. You guys know I'm not a fan of change, but this thing is really cool. It just has really the way it feels. And I said that last week. I can't really describe to you what it is about the way that it feels, but it just feels good. So available in the starter kit starting next week on the 3rd. If you're already a demonstrator, your pre-order, you can order it right now until the 2nd. And then it'll be available to everybody, like customers, people who don't want to buy the starter kit, but we don't know when. Sometime in the future, they've said. Okay, so I want you guys to know this before the starter kit special promotion goes live next week. I'll send out an email, and I will share more on my Facebook group. Thank you. $49 for the tool for demonstrators right now. But if you buy in the starter kit is $99. This will be included for free in the starter kit. That's an amazing deal. I still have to film my Club Create video, so I've left my stamps on there so that I can do that on Monday. Very cute. I like it. I like the way it feels. It feels good. Okay, one more sneak peek and then we're ready. I finished my Easter class to go yesterday, and it's really cute too. Oh my gosh, these bunnies, you guys, are adorable. So I've got it, the PDF. I got it back from Lisa. She's my proofreader. It's ready, but I haven't listed it yet. Probably on Monday. It'll be a class to go kit with or without the stamps and dies. Plus, there will be a PDF option for it. And there's not a video, but there is a PDF option only, okay? So be on the lookout on Monday for this, alrighty? It's very cute. Hey, thanks, Gail. It's when she puts that chrome powder on top. All it is like a little bottle of glitter, and she takes a sponge dauber and daubs it on, and she charges me $10 extra for that. So I only do it every now and then because I'm like, that's ridiculous. But I really like it. I'd like for her to put that chrome powder on every time I put it on, whatever color, whatever. It's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so this week, Cake Day, there's a free PDF over on my blog, pinkbuckaroo.com. It has the measurements and supply list there for you. If you like today's projects and you want to get them for free, I make little kits like this each week for the 3 projects that we make today, and I send them to everybody who spends over $50 with me between now and Monday at midnight. I've been using my Stampin' Rewards to add on a bonus for people who spend over $100. This time you're going to get the In Color Flat Pearls. We're going to use these on the first project. So I thought I'd throw these in. So anybody who spends over $100 by Monday at midnight will get the Make and Take kit plus the flat pearls too. Okay. All right. So that's that. How about a prize from last week? Riley to Heart, you are the winner. Thank you, Riley. Riley, I have your mailing address unless it's changed. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate it. I will get this bundle out to you next week. These dies right here are pretty amazing. That's what I used to make this card right here. And look at that. Ooh, really pretty. I need to use them more often. I got the extra so I could give it away for a prize, but you guys check that out. They're called Delicate Framing Dies. Okay, this week I'm giving away the on display border, border, where'd that come from? Bundle. I use this for my calendar class this year, and it is so fun. There's 26 stamps and 30 dies. It's like playing dollhouse. I think I'm going to use this for Facebook Friday sometime. I'm still out of the screen, darn it. I can't get used to being over here. I need to put down something to remind me not to go past that line. Let's see, if I put this here, will you guys be able to see it? That'll keep me in. Okay, good. You won't be able to see it. Have any of you gotten this bundle? Some of you who did the calendar class with me probably have it. It's a really fun bundle. It's like playing dollhouse. I always say these stamps and dies that have cute little things, like it has a globe, it has a bird cage, little pennants. It's like playing, I don't know, it just reminds me of playing dollhouse. So anyway, it's a really cute one. If you share the video this week, either on Facebook or YouTube, I'll pick a winner next week. All right, I think we're ready to stamp if my brain is going to focus enough to do that. Okay, let's get our first project. I'm curious to know if any of you have this bundle, Cake Day, yet. It's been around for a while. It was a online exclusive, I don't know, maybe like November maybe? And I'm just, with Christmas and stuff, I have just now pulled it out and found it really interesting. This die right here, we're going to use this die to make this little cake. So it opens like that. No, hold on. That one's messed up. Let me show you this one. Opens like that. A few tweaks that I realized when I made an individual recording of this video for YouTube and found that you don't want your candle to stick above the edge of the card, which was a problem over here. So I cut it and stuck it down there, which is fine. And the other thing I'm going to show you is that these, like this one, I have them over a little too far. So we need to move them in a little bit so it'll open. My idea was to make this a gift card holder, but it really is too big. I mean, you could put the gift card in there like that, and then it'll be sticking out, which, I mean, is okay. I think it's okay, especially if it's a cute gift card. But you could also maybe just roll up some cash, right? I mean, let's be real. That's all my kids want now is cash. And then if they get cash, they hand it to me and say, can you please send this to me on, my kids have green light, but, they want it digitally. They don't want cash, but they want money. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's make the cake. It seems like we're all having issues with Facebook today. I don't know. I'm having issues. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can make it through today without completely giving up. Because at this point, I'm like, oh my, I don't know. I was going to say something. Oh, somebody said it was out of stock when you went to Shelly. Go see if I think it's in stock. I checked yesterday, I believe, and I believe it was in stock. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, let me get my cut and emboss machine. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped it. Is it a full moon? I mean, seriously. All right, we're going to take this double cake thing, and we're going to cut out the little cake book. Yeah, Cliffy, I'm not a quitter either. I'll just continue to spiral downward. I will not give up. All right, so see how it makes your cake like that. All right, and then we're going to cut out the little icing layer, which looks like this. And usually I tell you, you want to stamp first. Actually, you know what? Let's hold that because we are going to stamp because these are clear photopolymers, you really can, did I lose my ink? Yep. I used it on, hold on, let me get my ink. I used it on my Club Create project, so of course it's all the way over here. Because these are clear, you really can, and I think I'll hold off. On this one, it's just really easy to stamp the sprinkles, but this one is a little bit harder. So we'll go ahead and stamp this one. Pretty in Pink ink on Pretty in Pink cardstock. Okay, and I'm purposely not going to stamp the sprinkles for that, just because I want to show you how easy it is to stamp those before or after you cut it out. I almost feel like it's easier because keeping it straight there is, I think, almost harder than just stamping it on there after you cut it out. All right, so now let's put this right here. See, we won't have to worry about it lining up, and just put it on there. Oh, the shelves, the on display, is it out of stock now? I hadn't even thought about that. I was trying to decide what to do for Facebook Friday next week. I think we're going to do the little sheep, but I was considering on display as well. But the little sheep is so cute, and I'm worried, sometimes our punches go out of stock for a long time, so it better, unless it's already out of stock. I don't know, I haven't looked. I figure we better use it and order it before we need it in the spring. All right, so sprinkles now. See, look how easy this is, because you can see, and if you use your stamp positioner, wow, totally make it easy. All right, so we've got that. What else do we need? We need our cake. Where did our cake go? Right here. I always think that the cake needs to be like this with a bump up, but it's actually with a bump down. And we're going to glue this on here. Okay, like this. I made a cake during the snow. We didn't have snow. What would we call it? The ice storm last weekend. I mean, we really didn't have it that bad. I was craving vanilla cake with vanilla icing, and I made it, and it was so good. All right, we're gonna do sprinkles and then icing. And on the first one, I just did the icing, which I kind of like too. So you decide if you like sprinkles and icing line or just icing line. My grocery store, H-E-B, sells single cake slices and really delicious. And I think I told you guys last week, I went to do a pickup order. I was going to run in and get cake slice for me and a cake slice for my daughter, because that way you don't have to eat a whole cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have a slice and then you don't overeat. Well, it was like Christmas Eve, so I didn't go in. So then I came home and I made us a whole cake. And we ate about half of it over a few days. Even Addie's boyfriend came over and ate some of it, and we still had a ton left. So I don't know. All right, now when you put these on here, you're going to want to put them out like this. Like, that's probably how they should go, and that's fine. It'll open. But if you're going to put it on a card like we are, you're going to need to scoot those in just a little bit so that they don't hit the card when you, the back of the card when you open it. Like that, okay? Gosh, everything is like dirty. There's all these like crummy embossing powder and paper scraps. I don't know what's going on. I did a lot of crafting this week, so that's probably it. We forgot to stamp our candle. The candle you can do, now I got strawberry slush right here. The candle you can do, and on our third project you'll see, you can die cut it out of cardstock, or you can stamp it, which is what we're gonna do, just because we wanna do all the things. I wanna show you all the different things that you can do. Now I do wanna get Post-it tape, because this is a long and skinny die. Okay, long and skinny. Carefully get that centered. Careful. Elaine, they were BOGO. Yeah, that would get me in the store for sure. Man, I wonder if H-E-B ever put some BOGO. I went in yesterday and perused the cake slices again, and they didn't have the vanilla, because the one time I bought, well, I guess the last time I bought them, it was like a good old birthday cake with thick vanilla icing, and it had the sprinkles in it, and it was so good. But they didn't have that. So I got some kind of lemon layer cake. And what I try to do, you guys, is eat like 3 or 4 bites today, 3 or 4 bites tomorrow, and then 3 or 4 bites the next day. So then you're not, you know, you don't feel guilty. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to take, you know what, I'm not going to use glue. My daughter's the same way. She's real good about that too. She wants some sweets, but she knows, and she'll eat on it like that. She'll eat a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, and then, so if you spread a cake, okay, now wait a minute. One thing we're going to need to remember to do is put this down low because of the problem we had. So let's wait until we get all of that on the card front. I'm missing that ink pad too. What is happening? My youngest is an athlete, and she really tries to, which is hilarious, because if you had known her 5 years ago, she would have eaten anything you put in front of her. Now she's all like, you know, trying to be healthy. Healthy. This Let's Celebrate is not going to fit on here. So we're just going to ink up Celebrate. And because it's a clear mount, like photopolymer, we can see through it. And we can just ink up the Celebrate side. If you are uncomfortable with that, then just mask it off. But you should have no problem doing that, because if you put it over on the edge like that, you're just going to get the Celebrate. Yeah, Elaine, I also feel like you don't get tired of it as fast that way. I don't know. And then when I eat a whole piece of cake, then I just don't feel good. But if I only eat 3 or 4 bites, then I do. I feel fine. My husband is definitely the opposite. He will eat half the cake in one sitting. But he's a runner, so he can do that. All right, I have talked about this paper before, and I don't know how to correctly emphasize to you guys how wonderful this paper is. It's called Whispers of Texture, and this one is like a linen. And the one I have on the sample is like a corrugated, mini tiny corrugated. It is beautiful. It comes 12 by 12, and it is perfect for all kinds of things. If you want a white background, but you feel like it just needs a little something more than just plain white, this paper is absolutely gorgeous. All right, this is called, I have it written down because I could not remember the name, Mixed Up Patterns Designer Series paper. If you look at this paper, it's, gotta get centered. It's truly just a bunch of different patterns. And they're great, like kind of one color patterns, which I like. And so that's where this paper is. And I cut it with the Spotlight on Nature circle, the larger one. Well, I guess maybe that's one of the larger ones. And then cut it in half. I was kind of thinking like a plate. And then we'll put on our cake. I'm going to go a little bit lower down. All right, now I need to decide. See, if I was to put that there, you see what's going to happen? It's too tall. So what we're going to have to do is cut off about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. Maybe 1/2 inch of our candle, and we'll put that right there. Now we've got the little Celebrate that's cut with basic white, and I'm also going to use a glue dot, and we're going to put dimensionals on top of this too. All right, so who last week told me that we needed to watch, I need to tuck this down further. We needed to watch The Night Manager. Somebody on here told me, and we've been watching it and love it. And you know, after the first episode, because are you guys like this? I'm really bad about looking at my phone, doing other things, playing with a dog, and then I'll look at my husband and I'll say, what? What happened? And then after the first episode, hold please, let me tell you what I'm doing. I cut 2 of these little, these are like the little bursts for the candle from silver foil. I'm going to put one behind, again, not going over the top edge of the card, and then we'll put one on top. Anyway, at the end of the first episode, I said, I'm kind of confused. And he said, oh, I guess you haven't read all the spy novels I have read. So that's why I understand what's going on. I was like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I just wasn't paying attention. And then I paid closer attention so that I could say, see, I understand now. Because not because I didn't read your spy novels. He reads a lot of spy novels. And so I guess he's like an expert spy. Whatever. All right. Now, these I'm calling bonbons are meringue. I don't know what they are. Little icing dollops. We're going to take one and put one there. And we're going to take one and put one there like that. And I've got a little piece of the designer series paper. Okay, why are we stuck? Why did I... Nobody told me to stop when I was doing that. None of y'all told me. All of y'all just watched me glue this down like a dingbat. Now I can't open the card. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I obviously need help today. I'm obviously on the struggle bus. Okay, do not adhere that to the... I don't know why I did that. I didn't do it on the other two, but it felt like a good idea. Okay, glue that to that and that to that so that you can open your card. Y'all are just as guilty as I am because none of you said in the comments, why are you gluing that down? Oh yeah, patience. Right now you said, yeah, sure, patience. Sure. Y'all, I might as well just stop here and y'all just go watch the pre-recorded videos because I'm making a mess today. All right, a little strip of paper. You're laughing with me or at me, Debbie? Which is it? I think you're laughing at me. That's okay. You can. All right, so there we go. But you know what we're going to have to do up here? Because we have a little boo-boo. Oh, man, now I really am sweating. We are going to take some of these. And these are what I'm going to send you guys for free if you order over $100 with me this week. All right, we're just going to put a few like that. There we go. Oh, and that one's covered, but that's okay. It's like a little surprise when you open it. Surprise! Another dot. Okay, well, that'll be my husband's card. Okay, wait, we got to do something on the inside. Okay, we've got the candle. Let's see if I can get this right. Where's my ink pads? Right here, right here. You guys are just, nope, that's not it. You guys, I'm blaming y'all because you're distracting me with conversation and I am not allowed to have a conversation. Oh, that's got a smudge. I'm not allowed to have a conversation when I need to be focusing. On the next two projects, I'm really going to have to like lock it down because they do require, well, obviously this one required some focus as well. Okay, I'm going to take this right here. This is the little fire, I guess, for your candle. And I think I should stamp off. After I did it last time, I was thinking it would be better. Yeah, definitely better if you stamp off first. Like that. And then we will get Happy Cake Day. Happy Cake Day. Right here. Stamp that. And then let's do pretty and pink dots as well. I like a little dot stamp. Do you guys? I mean, you could just add dots to anything, anywhere you want. There we go. All right. Whew. Where's my card? I'm surprised I didn't glue it on upside down. That would make sense for today. There we go. All right, let's not look at that one. Let's look at this one. Here, no, that one has a mess up too. This one. This is my original, and let's admire her beauty. She's very pretty. Although she's messed up here too. You know what I did do also, which I'm just now realizing? I took Wink of Stella and added some Wink of Stella to the little icing. That's really cute and takes it up a notch. And we can add some there and there. And we are done with this project. I never want to see it again. Never want to see it again, ever again. Every time I look at this card, I'm going to think about it. Okay, whatever. Next. Now this one you guys are going to love. This one I love, love, love. This is my favorite project for today. we're gonna make a shaker card. And I'm calling this more like a faux shaker card, okay? We're gonna use some flip flaps. And if you don't know what a flip flap is, it came over from Close to My Heart, and it's designed for a scrapbook page so that you can like put a picture in and then lift it up and there could be writing underneath it or another picture. And when I attended the virtual card retreat last weekend, which was amazing, I guess it was last week, not the weekend. We used flip flaps twice. Look at this card. I think this is my favorite card of all of them, just because I thought that was so clever. See that? That's a 3x3 flip flap, and you better believe we're going to be making a card like this at some point. And then this one has a little shaker doodads in there. Now the problem with using a flip flap as a shaker is that the flip flap doesn't have any dimension, and so the things don't really move around a whole lot in there, and I found that they really kind of get clumped up. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick to make it look like they're moving, okay? A little bit of a cheater method, if you will. All right, first, there's a lot of die cutting involved, and lucky for both of us, I have done all of it ahead of time. You're gonna need to take, and these are macarons, is that correct, ladies? Are these macarons? I'm gonna take the two, you have 2 macaron dies, and you need to cut 2 from Bubble Bath, Highland Heather, Lemon Lolly, and Balmy Blue. Okay, I've got all of those in here already. Then you need to take this die, which I find really funny. It's very strange looking. It looks like a little scoop of ice cream. And you need to cut out 8 of those. Okay, they're basic white, 8. And that's the center of your cookie. Then you need to take the little meringues, or the whatever they are, the little dollops of whatever. What did I call it? Bonbon? I don't know. Whatever. Cut 4 of those, okay? Out of basic white. So then you've got all of these in here. It's going to take you a minute to do that. And you're going to need to like lock down, okay? We're going to lock down when I tell you to be extremely careful with your glue. When I made this card the first time, as usual, I was not extremely careful with my glue. So there was glue on the back of these, and then that created a problem within the shaker. And it would leave like little greasy smudgies on my pocket, which we don't want. So get your best, whatever, maybe you think you have a better option for glue, and that's fine. But I'm just going to show you what I did. Here's a little, what looks like a vanilla ice cream. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to tuck it up in here like this. Okay, see that? And then I'm going to make sure my glue is not clogged and it's not messy. And I'm going to make sure very carefully that I just put one little dot in there, a dot that's not going to squirt out. I'm going to close it. Okay, let's do that to another one. And take your time with it. And you want to do all 8. So here's the front. You stick the scoop of ice cream in there. It's not really ice cream, it's the icing. And then a little tiny dot of glue like that. The problem, and I love this glue a lot. It is messy, and it's more me that's the mess and not necessarily the glue, but it's repositionable glue, which means that when it dries, it's still sticky. Which is great when you want to move things around, but in a shaker, we need no glue sticking around, right? Okay, so once you've got those, another thing that I found is that it kind of stayed lifted like that. And so I laid them all out and put a clear block on them for about 10 minutes so they would kind of flatten out. Okay, so once you've got that all done, I've got that done over here, got them all glued. We're going to put them in the shaker, and the first time I put them in the shaker, I found that they were clumping together. They were all just kind of moving around in the shaker like a clump, and I didn't like that. So we're going to actually adhere some of them to look like they're shaking around in there. Okay, so stick with me. I'm adding a little bit of Wink Stella to my little, whatever those are, whatever they are. I'm gonna get my glue dots and I'm gonna stick a glue dot on the back of, I think I'm gonna do 4. All right, and then my take your pick tool is gone. Is it on the thing over here? Am I just looking at? I have 2 of them for this exact reason. And the second one is all the way over here. I'll get that one. All right, now I'm gonna take the first one. When you look at this, the opening you want on the back, okay? So put the opening to the back. This is your adhesive, and we're gonna fold this over like this in a minute to stick it down. So with that up and the opening in the back, take your first macaron and just stick it somewhere in here like this. And you want it to look like it's shaking around, so some of mine are gonna be upside down, some of them are gonna be sideways. We'll put this guy upside down. I'm sticking them back here, basically to the back. All right, that way, this way, things are going to be spread out and not all clumped together. The little gold stars that we put in are still going to be shaken around. Let's see, I want this one going this way, like that. And then we could do a couple of these too, probably. Some of them are going to be loose in here. So it's not completely faux. It's not a complete faux shaker. Okay. Those look like they're in a line. We don't want them to look like they're in a line. I'll put this one kind of over here like that. Okay, so now when we shake it around, those look like they've been shook. All right, let's put, I can't decide. I guess it doesn't really matter what you put in next, but I'm gonna put in the gold shaker stars. And let me show you the difference. This one I just put in a little bit, and this one I put a lot, and they seem to move better with the stars in them. Can you see how those just kind of, they don't move a lot, but the stars move. So it gives you the illusion that everything is moving. All right, so put some stars, and then we'll just drop these other ones in here. You want to make sure they're all, whoops, they're all facing front, because they do tend to flip around for some weird reason. All right, so there we go, and let's take a look. So see, they for whatever reason, they really like to clump together. But once they get kind of embedded in those stars, they are better. And we've got those fakers glued, so it looks like everything is moving around. Okay, now flip it over, take your tear and tape, and we're gonna seal this down because we don't want the stars to come out. Okay. There we go, and fold that over. Now you've got your shaker. What do you guys think? Pretty cute, right? As stars are falling out. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen. All right, now that's mostly your card. We're gonna take, this is the Square Snippets Designer Series paper, and this pink grid I'm gonna be using like every week on a project because I love it. It's like a grid paper, very subtle with pink lines. All right, and then I'm gonna take this, and now we're gonna peel off this adhesive. And that is very staticky, it will stick to you. Could not get it off of me yesterday. And I'm gonna put it here at an angle like that. Okay? Oh, so fun. Who doesn't love a shaker card? Right? I mean, come on. I love a shaker card. And this one is, I feel like, easier than trying to deal with the foam adhesive and the window sheet, which I like doing that too. But this is kind of an easier way to do it. All right, blue gingham, balmy blue gingham ribbon. Tie it across the top of there like that. And then all we're gonna do is stamp our sentiment, heat emboss, and be done with that card. All right, let me clean this. We're gonna do Happy Cake Day. Thanks, I'm glad you guys like it. It is a fun, I learned so much at the virtual the virtual card retreat last week. It is still available, and I know it has a pretty high price point, but you really, really get your money's worth. Let's see, Versamark. 15 cards, and each card has like an hour-long video. And the thing about it that I found is that every project had some kind of special technique or fold or something. Like I couldn't skip ahead. I would look at the project and I would think, oh, I know how to make this. But then as I watched the video, I'm like, oh, wait, look how she did that. Look what she did. Oh, wait, I didn't notice that. Like the whole time, every card had at least one or two special techniques, things that I've never used. And I've been doing this for, 30 years. And I learned so many new things. I've got the stack of cards over on my desk, and I'm going to be pulling from there ideas to show you guys, because I think it just was so creative and clever. It's still available if you're interested. It's $165, so it is a big purchase. But if you purchase it now, they still send you the kit, and you still have access to all the videos. And I didn't watch it live. I find that I need to find my trimmer, which was here a minute ago. I find that I need to like pause, rewind, fast forward, skip over, go back. So I prefer to not watch live. And it's fun because you get to know the ladies that do the retreat. It's fun to get to know them and their preferences and things. And I had no idea people didn't like glue dots. Do some of you not like glue dots? Apparently there is a whole group of people that don't like glue dots. I had no idea. All right, I'm gonna banner this on each end. I'm cutting straight up the middle, and then I'm gonna go over from the left and over from the right. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't like the Tombow glue, and I understand because it's a mess, it's messy. But glue dots? What in the world? How did I not know? I'm sorry to all of you who don't like glue dots, because they are awesome and I love them. Sorry, Joan. It'll still be available if you change your mind until supplies run out. It is a big cost, and I understand that. I just want you guys to know that if you do decide to, well, that's just sticking off the edge of the card, so we're going to have to banner this a little bit shorter. If you do decide to buy it, it is a huge value. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. It is worth the price. Really, really, I really feel like it's very much worth the price. Okay, there you go, you guys. I hope you will take a look at flip flaps. They are amazing. This one is a 3x3 flip flap. And then this one is a 3x4 flip flap. And I will be using them a lot, for sure. Okay, now, unfortunately, you guys, I have to blow my nose. Again, hold on. Hold, please. I'm going to come way over here so you can't hear me. Okay. My cold, I'm over it, but you know, still, some of the symptoms came around a little while. I was coughing last week. It was terrible. All right. I'm glad you guys liked it. Just a fun new little technique. Okay. Last but not least, you know that we cannot not make a 3D holder for a stamp set that is called Cake Day. I mean, come on. So where did I go but the Little Debbie aisle? Frosted fudge cakes. I mean, delish. I haven't tried them. I like chocolate, but it's not my go-to. Like, I will choose vanilla every time. I don't know what that says about me, But I don't know, chocolate doesn't tempt me like vanilla or lemon. Lemon is like my really very, very tempting. But anyway, chocolate, we got to make a chocolate cake. We made a vanilla cake, the first card. You guys, this thing will not get off of me. See this thing right here? This is from the flip flap. And this is what happened yesterday. I couldn't get it off. What in the world? Okay, I got it. All right, so we're gonna make this, and what we're gonna do is, again, make the little cake like a card. This time it's just like a little tag, like a little mini card, okay? And this is called a fry box. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what I call it. Because it is like a fry box, short in the front and taller in the back. It's not rounded like maybe your French fries from McDonald's, but it's similar. Okay, yes, Anne Margaret, lemon is my kryptonite. Would that be the word? I love lemon, so good. And I'm the only one in my house who likes lemon. So if I buy something lemon, nobody else eats it, and then, you know, I can't eat the whole thing and it goes bad. It's a problem. All right, balmy blue this time, 5 1/4 by 9 1/4. We're gonna score the long side at 5 6 1/4. And then the short side at 1 1/4 and 4. My paper is not cut straight. I only have myself to blame. I don't know why, but it wasn't straight. Hopefully it won't be noticeable. All right, burnish these lines like this. And then get your scissors. And all you're gonna do on the long side is snip in the middle. Excuse me. And then cut off the corner. Okay, something is wrong with these scissors. I have one pair of snips that are, I don't know if they got damaged or what, but they're not cutting right. All right, so cut off the corner there and the corner there, okay? Flip it around, do the same thing on this side. Snip, snip, thank you. Okay, there we go. Now, back to my green glue. I'm gonna take these 2 middle tabs and I'm gonna put adhesive on the outside of those tabs, fold up like this, fold up like that, okay? And then we're just gonna put glue here, and we're gonna, it's like wrapping around and hugging the back side, like that. Okay, I'm gonna give this a few minutes to dry. Let me grab some clothespins. There we go. Okay, we'll set that to dry and we'll make our little cake. And I've already cut this out. This is crumb cake. Here is, oh, all the pieces. Hold on, they're just all over the place. I gotta scoop them in my hand. There we go. The icing is early espresso because we're doing chocolate icing, right? Let me get these stamps that we used a minute ago. And we'll go ahead and just stamp chocolate sprinkles on chocolate icing. Now there is a dye that I didn't end up using. I want to show you guys. It's like a little drip. So you could put this down here like this and then have the icing dripping down if you wanted to, okay? So I didn't end up using it. You're gonna stamp, I already did it, but let's do it. Early espresso ink, early espresso cardstock, cut it out with the dies, there you go. I cut out 3 of the candles. These are the candles that you can just die cut from Balmy Blue. And then the little dollops of icing are cut from our shimmer paper, pastel shimmer paper. And I'm gonna stamp the yay right there on a banner, styler shaped banner. And let's put it all together. adhesive right here. You know, this adhesive, this is a new one I just opened, and it's tearing my cardstock way more than any other has ever done. And I'm not sure if something's wrong with it or it's weird. All right, oh, we need to do the sprinkles and the lines again, because more is more, right? Sprinkles, lines, sprinkles, oops, lines, sprinkles, and lines, or icing lines. I don't know, what do you call it? Icing. All right, and then this time we don't have to worry about these little guys sticking off because we're not mounting it on a card. So we'll put these here like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna get these guys. I'm gonna put them to, oops, upside down. Put them together like this. Put a little bit of glue. This is probably not the right adhesive I should be using for this, but I'm gonna use dimensionals on top, so I think it'll be okay. Okay, dimensionals. Little dollops of whatever, candies, Hershey Kisses, whatever they are. Put those right there. And then we can close that. We'll put our yay. And I was thinking, you know, this doesn't have to be birthday. This could be like anniversary, like a work anniversary, or I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be birthday, does it? Okay, so now let's go back to our box. And this is what it looks like. I don't like these sides, so we're just gonna take them off. We're gonna go from the front corner to the back corner to the front corner, and now that's your fry box, or what I like to call a fry box. Retirement, yes. Yes, the beige check designer series paper is from, this has been around for a while. Look, it's the lavender, perennial lavender designer series paper. And I was trying to keep this kind of dude related, masculine, because the other ones were very pinky. So I went with a kind of a neutral gingham check. I'm gonna put the ribbon up here just to kind of tighten in those little cakes, make sure they're not going anywhere. Like that. There, whoops, that was a little too tight. Oh, a little snug. Lighten it up, loosen it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, come on. Try it again. Sorry guys, that was way too tight. Squishing you. This blue and white, I did it again. Blue and white, come on, why is that doing that? Okay, be gentle. Gentle hands, gentle. Blue and white gingham ribbon, there we go. Is so cute. I'm gonna be using it every chance I can. I want gingham ribbon in every color. Is that too much to ask? All right, now we have a little tiny clothespin here. This is just from my clothespin stash, probably from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna clip that on to the bow like that. And there you go. Another Little Debbie treasure. Little Debbie, I mean, you can't go wrong with Little Debbie. Little Debbie has some new flavors. I follow an Instagram account that shows all the new snacks. And they got 3 new flavors. Banana cream pie. One that's coming in the spring. It looks like the little pumpkins, but it was, oh, I can't remember, strawberry maybe. But anyway, $3.19. You can get 3, well, wait a minute. You can get 4 of these out of one box. That's less than $1 each. That's pretty good. All right, you guys, we made it. Oh my gosh, barely. I almost ruined all 3. No, I think we're okay. Keeping it real, right? All right, remember, if you like these projects and you would like to get a free kit, make sure your order is in. I still can't get in the center of the frame. By Monday at midnight, I'll send it to anybody who spends more than $50 with me between now and Monday at midnight. I do have 2 bonus cards. I'll post them next week. I got to be part of I earned a special class, and I can't even remember how I earned it, but we got a pack of paper, whatever. Anyway, they use they use this bundle, and I pulled it up and I copied the projects. They're not my original design. They do use different papers and different colors, but this one, you see how we just didn't even use the cake or the cookies or anything. It's just like little pom-poms. And yay, let's celebrate. I'll have details on these 2 on my blog next week, all right? All right, you guys, thanks for sticking with me today. Thank you, yes. The class was for the kit sales in November. Gosh, who could remember? How do you remember that? I knew it was for something, but I couldn't remember. I've slept since then. And yes, Gail, I should have an affiliate link for Little Debbie, shouldn't I? I don't think they do that, unfortunately. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next Friday with a little sheep. Bye, guys. Thanks.